Hey everybody, this is Melee Mirrors Reborn, here with another Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Walkthrough episode, possibly the last one, I am sad to say. But now that we have completed the first round of the Ore Coliseum and gotten the email from Egan's wife Bella, we can go talk to her and activate the cutscene. Well, it's not really a cutscene, but we're doing things and we're talking to her, and apparently some weird things are happening to the Pokemon in Agate Village. And she says there are 5 Pokemon that you need to go talk to, and actually you only need to talk to one, and that is Senilor. I think his name is Senilor? What is his name? What is his name? But you need to talk to this Wobbuffet. That's it, and that actually spawns a cutscene. Senilor, yeah, that is his name. This Wobbuffet is actually the key to actually beating all of this, besides getting decoding machines, but for the most part, you need to know that 4 of the 5 Pokemon in Agate Village are mute, and so apparently they all have some kind of Pokemon translation machine on them. And what that's doing is actually muting them rather than allowing them to speak, and you can't get it off unless some funky shiz happens. So let's talk to this guy, who apparently was the one who gave Pokemon the translators, and he bought them from Dr. Kinko, although he doesn't know where he lives, even though we live right next to Dr. Kinko's house. So, now with that in mind, let's go to Dr. Kinko's house, and we will figure out what to do next. And just really, really glad to say this possibly is the last episode of my walkthrough. And if that is so, then the next video will be explaining what you're gonna do when you vote for the next walkthrough that I'm gonna do, but that will come later. And right now, thank God I didn't have to fight Chobin again, or else that would have run up my time. But we're gonna go over here and talk to good old Kinko. 13 in the world, yada yada yada. I explained, and he gives me a voice case, and what that really is that holds a Pokemon's cry, and he actually took the cry from I guess 13 Pokemon and registered them. And if you want to know what Pokemon cry is in the Pokemon case, after he gives you it, you can actually talk to him and he'll let the cry out and you can hear it. But for me, I already know what most of them are, and so right now, first Pokemon that we're going to go purify of its muteness is the Combuskin. Right in the opening of Agate Village is right here in this house, I'm pretty sure. And yes, alright, all you gotta do is go to your items, and down here, voice case, or, okay, never mind. Oh, you just talk to it, never mind. Alright, so all you gotta do is talk to it. And ba-da-ba-da-da-ba-dum, you unlock its stupid translator. So, stupidly, Dr. Kinko doesn't give you all of the voice cases right up front, because apparently he lost them or something. So you have to purify a Pokemon of its muteness, and then come back to Dr. Kinko's house roughly 4 times, or 3 times, or something like that. 4 times. You actually, you hit a roadblock when you try to purify the Wobbuffet, but we'll get into that when we get into that. So let's keep walking over here. Dr. Kinko staring at a board again. There you go, you found another voice case. That's fantastic, Dr. Kinko. Thanks a lot. And repeating the process actually takes a lot of time, but this episode's gonna go by faster than most because there's gonna be no battles involved. So yeah. So this is actually a good thing, good way to finish off my walkthrough by telling everybody how to get the lucky egg in just 1, or actually 2 episodes. But the second Pokemon that we are going to need to be purifying of Mutinous, you have to walk behind the tree or Egan's house. Why haven't I gotten that box yet? Oh, potions. Woohoo! Got potions. And it is this Poochyena. And yada yada yada. Malarkey. He is purified. And so, actually, if you talk to this girl, anytime actually, you can Pokemon battle her. And if you win, she gives you something, but I could care less because my Pokemon are level 70, and I don't want to waste time, and it's not important. So, now that we got Combuskin and Poochyena purified of their mutinous, keep going back to Dr. Kinko's house. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Yada 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 yada. Yada da 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 da. Alright, now, again, going to Dr. Kinko's house, getting the third voice case. And this one is going to be for that good old berry-giving Talo up there in the tallest recesses of Agate Village. It would just be terrible if, like, every time I came back, you had to fight Chobin. That would be horrible. Thank God I'll only fought him that one time. I think, actually, if you didn't have your rematch with him, I think you actually have to do it the first time when you come back to Dr. Kinko's house. Yeah, that's... Anyway, gonna go all the way over here. That low tab that you see to the right, that is not affected by the mutinous yet, but it will later, I guess. It's actually funny why it's mute. It's not because of Pokemon Translator, I'll tell you that. And there you go. Talo is now purified as well. Super awesome. And, matter of fact, if you talk to him like every couple minutes, he'll give you a berry, and so I'll just grab one. Ogwolf berry. Don't know what that does. Not gonna use it at all, but it's nice to know I have berries. Whoa, wait a minute, that sounded weird. Sorry, never mind. Alright, now going to get the final voice case for this area. Dr. Kinko's house again. Wow, I'm getting a lot of mileage off of my scooter, my hover scooter. Picking up chicks with my hover scooter. Or not, because don't have a hover scooter. Okay, never mind. My personal issues aside, talking to Dr. Kinko, getting voice case number 4, and then is this for the Wobbuffet? Let me talk to him real quick. Oh yeah, that's Wobbuffet. All right. Yup. You know, I don't know what's up with this guy, with Senelor's Wobbuffet, but for some reason, a lot of things just do not work in getting that stupid caller translator thing off. But, yeah, you're just gonna have to expect that this one's not gonna work. It's not gonna be that easy. Okay, go back in here. Or, no, wrong house. Sorry, ma'am, sorry. I know I walked in on you doing something real funky. Sorry, never mind. Bad. Right, okay. This is the right house. And activate cutscene. And the voice case does not work. That's actually pretty sad. And even Senelor's all quiet and stuff. Poor Senelor, you horribly lonely person. Alright then. Now, some people may get stuck at this point, but all you have to do is just go back to Dr. Kinko's house, talk to him again, and yeah, he'll just explain some more stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Again, walking over to Dr. Kinko's house. This place is actually pretty big. Haha. Alright then. Going back in here again. He's like, okay man, you can stop coming in anytime. Yeah, it failed to work. And he throws it away. Email from Meg. Yeah, her Shroomish. It's muted as well, which is actually pretty sucky. Pretty sad. And, well, it just so happens that he has a voice case with Shroomis's voice in it. So, let's do that again. Gonna help old Meg out this time. I barely know this girl, and she's already emailing me. It's weird. It's like, I barely even talked to you at all, man. So now you want me to heal your Shroomish? Alright. When and where? Alright, let's go to Pirate Town. That's where, and when is right now. Gonna walk all the way over there to the ONBS building, which is a bunch of ONBS. It's a recurring joke that is not as funny as it sounds. Alright then. Luckily, you don't have to go all the way through the ONBS building. Meg is just right in the opening. And you don't even have to talk to her. Just walk up to her Shroomish and talk to it, and the voice case will do all of the funky shiz for ya. Shrew shrew, that's the call. It turns out Pokemon Gate and Port in Fenic City are afflicted as well. Now, how could that happen? Sorry, I'm reading and my character kind of ran into the wall there. But, if all the translators are causing the mutinous, then how did Pokemon in Gate and Port and Fenic City get afflicted? Well, you can actually kind of blame Chobin for that. Don't exactly know how the machines leaked out, but I do know for a fact that it's Chobin's fault. That little freaky EGAD clone. Chobin, that blue-haired freak. Alright then. Go talk to Dr. Kinko and see what's up. He's like, stop coming into my house, bro. Alright. Yeah, you locked them away in the basement, and it's Chobin's fault. Why? I wonder if he even sold them, or if he just gave them away. And he doesn't have any voice cases, so he gives you a cry analyzer, which, thank God, is much easier to use than the stupid voice cases, just because of the speed that you can do it. That sounded sexual. I'm sorry, but with the voice cases, you know, you can only have one, and you got to go back and forth. And again, that sounds sexual. Darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Sorry, but the cry analyzer allows you to just answer one simple trivia question that anybody, any Poke freak should know, and you just have to answer one, and the stupid Pokemon translator will just come off. So walk into this house. This little guy, his sailor. Talk to his Oddish, and alright, so what does he need to make a sunstone? Duh. Alright, and that heals the Oddish. I think there's like either 2 or 3 Pokemon in here. No, there's 4. There is 4 Pokemon. 2 of them are right next to each other, so it kind of counts as one. And this guy's house is kind of weird to get to. Matter of fact, you could probably fail this quest. It's not actually a quest. It sounds like Skyrim, but you can actually not complete this quest because you just can't find this guy. But if you're just walking around and you just happen to walk in this house, you know where this Pokemon is. It's a Magnemite, and this old guy doesn't like the sounds that Magnemite makes, but he's kind of happy that it can talk again. What does it evolve into? A Magneton. And Magnemite can now be awesome again. Oh man, he kind of needs that kind of noisiness because that's what keeps your heart pulsing. That's what it does. Okay. Now we're going back across these bridges. Burn these bridges. Alright, now this is actually a surprise that any fan of Myra B would like to see. Now, you know that I said you never see him again. Well, I forgot that there is one instance where you can see him one final time. Actually, it's recurring. You can see him here anytime. But if you go to the Krabby Pavilion, it turns out Trudley and Folly are there, and what did you know? Who's performing? Myra B. And yeah, on the second floor here, 2 Krabbies that we need to fix, and they're not here. Oh, they're in the other room. Sorry. It is how the mighty hath fallen, my friends. Poor Myra B, stuck to performing. with that Pokeball afro. Alright, and these two Krabbies, all you gotta do is figure out their names. And you should know that if you talked to them before, but either Crabbilly or Crabetty, I don't know. Oh, Crabetty. One's Crabbilly and one's Crabetty. You can really not tell. Crabbilly. And that one fixes that one. And I'm guessing the other one's Crabetty. Well, it took you a long time to make that name, didn't you? Alright then. What is this Pokemon's nickname? Crabetty. And so that fixes those two, and actually that's it for Gates and Port. So all we got left is to finish up Fenic City, and then finish up. I forgot the name. Oh my goodness, I forgot the name. Where'd it go? Brain, give me the name. What is the grassy place of old people? Agate Village. That's it! I forgot the name. I forgot the name. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's... Oh man. Alright. That's weird. Let's go to Fenic City. Let's finish this up. There are 4 Pokemon here as well. One, you'll instantly notice that poor cast form. The running man is not running anymore. What Pokemon is cast form? The weather Pokemon, of course. Not a shadow Pokemon or a carefree Pokemon. It's very uncarefree. Cast form. Actually, what cast form is neither the weather, shadow, or carefree Pokemon. It's the boob Pokemon. That's what it is. Azumarill. What was it before it evolved? Marill, obviously. If you didn't know that, then you've never played Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald. Okay then. Those two, well, that's pretty fast. Now there's a Linoon and a Seedot up here that we gotta purify of mutinous. Mutiny. Alright, what's the keyword? Cries 2 Pokemon. Number 1. Yeah, that's number 2, that's the Zigzagoon. Number 1 is Linoon's Cry. And that finishes up that Linoon. Linoon! You cried, I'm glad. Wait! You're glad he's crying? You're a jerk. Alright, the Seedot. What is this Pokemon's name? Seedot. What, are you stupid? What? How? I caught a Shadow Seedot. I would think I would know what it is. Give me a break. No respect whatsoever, man. Alright then. Now, that finishes up Fenic City, and we're just about done with this quest, so I guess we will finish it up in one video. Going back to Agate Village, this time I remember the name. Yay, me! Alright then, now, let's try it on the Wobbuffet. Not that house. Not that house. I remember this time, also. Now, let's try it on the Wobbuffet. One final time. And nothing, no quiz appeared whatsoever. Turns out, it doesn't work on the Wobbuffet. As with everything else we've tried, it doesn't work. So, there's one thing left to do, and that is just to go talk to Dr. Kinko and see what's up. Like, come on, bro. Come on, no secrets. Alright, now, the apex of this mission. Let's go in here and face our demons. The final boss is upon us. Or not, we can just talk to Dr. Kinko, that's cool too. Alright then, yes. There is but one final way to do it, and one person who harbors deep love for the Pokemon must mimic its cry. That's pretty easy, since every Pokemon's cry is their name. Usually. But, you don't actually have to do this, but I'm going to show you anyway. There is that C-Dot, or not the C-Dot, the Lotad that I showed you. You don't actually have to go and purify it of its mutinous, but you probably already tried and have been met with something pretty funny. Yeah, let's go over that Lotad and I'll explain why. But first, how do I get over there? Do I have to go up here? Oh wait, no, we gotta go... How? Oh yeah, this way. This way, sorry. Sometimes you can't figure out this labyrinth of a village. But if you go and talk to this person, this Lotad, there's no quiz. And it's not because of a Pokemon translator, because the translator fell off a long time ago, and it's just been quiet because it wanted to. It's hilarious. There's no odd machine on it. It was just quiet because it wanted to. That's hilarious. That is very hilarious. Alright then, now. Finishing up this mission. Gonna be for... gonna go to the Wobbuffets with the information that we got from Dr. Kinko. And we'll activate the final cutscene of this mission. Good old Senelor. It's gonna come in handy. Feel the terry, blah blah blah. Explain the final method. Yes! Say Wobbuffet! Come on! It's really not that hard. Wobba. Yeah, that's fantastic. Wobbuffet. Wow. It became detached! And all the Pokemon have been purified! This mission has been completed! We did it! 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 Yeah! And now, gonna go talk to Bella to claim our prize. Connor, I heard what you did. Instead of just a gate, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah, keep peace in my mind, blah blah blah. And a small token of appreciation, we get the lucky egg. Peace has been restored in the Orb region. There is absolutely nothing left to do other than the Orb Coliseum. And that does it for this Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness walkthrough. So, it's been pretty awesome, guys. Really, all of your support and awesomeness and epicness really come through. And next up, I'm going to be putting up a video about how to vote for the next walkthrough as well. I'm going to be putting top 10 of my most dreaded Mario Party minigames. Yes, look forward to that. And I'll see you in the next video. See you then.